Hey, Cara, this is Frank from the channel Balthazar's Pagan Garden, and I just wanted to reply to your video log for the 4th of April. And I think you're right. It's kind of ridiculous that she would say, that people just can't experience nature. That's terrible and completely inaccurate. I wanted to take the opportunity to show you, what exactly is going on here in my neck of the woods. To me, it's suburbia, but it's also nature. Everything is nature, as you said before. But let me show you what isn't and what is nature about where I live. This technically contains nature, but it is a farce. I mean, that's the best word I can use for it. It's a falsehood of nature. It's man's modification of nature. But if you look, I want to show you a comparison. Man's idea of nature. This is my neighbor's lawn. If we pan over, this is my lawn. It doesn't look very good right now because it's winter and it's early spring and it's dead. But if we get right down in and look, we've got some yarrow growing. We've got fallen leaves which are being broken down into dirt. We have down here new shoots coming up through. We have one tree which is on the verge of opening leaves. And you want to talk about nature. This damage was done by deer coming into my front yard and eating the bark off my tree, which I'm okay with. They were running up against it and eating it because it was cold and there wasn't anything else to eat. Nature is everywhere. Nature is something that humans cannot escape from because we're part of it. It's impossible to be something other than nature. Even in the parts in which we create, like this is my front flower bed, there is nature. Because there is plants coming alive, there is organic composting taking place, there is, worms and insects and ants and everything else taking place, in their own little environment right here. This is a perfect contrast of nature versus man. But man and nature are one and the same, but I can understand what she was talking about being separated from nature. But this here, this is rock. Man-made rock, but it's rock. It acts like rock. It does the things rock does. This is wild. This is a mountain phlox, which I planted, but has since taken on a life of its own and just conquered this little corner. So to finish up, nature is everywhere. I am nature, you are nature. That woman, although her opinions are wrong, is nature. And everywhere you look, even in suburban hell like where I live, there is nature. So nature is everywhere. I just wanted to put my opinion in and say blessed be and have a wonderful day.